Hey, Blake, I need to talk to you. Susan Samples, Wood TV, I need to talk to you.
Target 8 on the trail tonight of a roofer accused of taking customers' money and then taking off before the job is done. The owner of Great Lakes Roofing and Exteriors in Granville claims that he's fully licensed and boasts an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. But neither the state nor the BBB has any record of that. And Target 8's not the only team that's been trying to track down 26-year-old Blake Hoegterp. Target 8 investigator Susan Samples uncovered that police are on his trail too.
I mean, the house is still standing. She's strong. She keeps us safe.
On Grand Rapids' northeast side, a home so cherished it has a name. The street on which it's perched, a namesake.
Her name is Matilda, and she is my first home. I was homeless through high school and college, and she is my everything. She's my safe space, so I love her.
But Matilda's not as stable as she could be. Not, says Jessie McCormick, after she hired Blake Hoegterp and his Great Lakes Roofing and Exteriors to fix part of her roof after a July 2022 storm.
And it took out the porch and the back part of the roof. Blake had reached out to me on Nextdoor and said, hey, I see the damage. Is it okay if I come over? Oh yeah, that's Blake.
Between insurance and cash, McCormick says Hoegterp was paid in full more than $9,000. And while he did reshingle her back roof,
so structurally it cannot stay this way.
McCormick says Hoegterp never replaced a crucial beam, never installed promised gutters nor flashing before she says he ultimately ghosted her.
And after that, nothing to my inquiries.
Hey, Mr. Hoegterp, this is... No response to Target 8's repeated contacts either.
Hello?
So we tracked him down in person.
I need to talk to you. Susan Samples, Wood TV, I need to talk to you. You have customers who are complaining that you're taking the money and not doing the work. You're not finishing the jobs.
That's absolutely not true, no. No, we just got back from our wedding and honeymoon. We are literally just getting back into things. We stopped to take care of the tornado damage over in Comstock Park.
With me, I mean, the guy, Blake, was super personable, very nice.
In Kentwood, another first-time homebuyer who says he was left with a half-done project courtesy Blake Hoegterp. Joseph Zorantinello says he hired Hoegterp in June to do 6 projects, including roofing, siding, and window casings.
None of those projects are completed, and 3 of them actually haven't been started.
Zorantinello says the recent tornado and wedding are Hoegterp's only valid excuses, and he says there have been a lot of them. He says since he paid Hoegterp nearly in full August 2nd, the roofer hasn't done any work.
I've put $25,000 into this. He's done maybe half of that work, but I also contracted him with the understanding that he was licensed by the state.
That does not appear to be true, according to state regulators. But check out Hoegterp on Nextdoor, where he says he's fully licensed and insured. Even lists a state license number that looks suspiciously like a partial driver's license number. But that's not all.
What about your arrest yesterday?
What are you speaking of?
We're speaking of this. You're looking at Hoegterp's Ottawa County mugshot, taken Wednesday after police say they arrested the roofer on a charge he used a former employer's credit card at Menards in Holland.
That's untrue, no.
That didn't happen either? And your larceny conviction?
Larceny conviction? You're talking about when I was far younger than this? I mean,
no, it was like last year.
To be fair, the conviction was last year, but the crime was in 2021. Court records show Hoegterp pleaded guilty to misdemeanor larceny after he admitted to using a customer's credit card to pay his consumer's energy bill and his rent at the Grand Castle Apartments in Granville.
And I just kind of want to bring light to this situation. Hopefully people learn from it.
I wish that I would have done more research, and that part is an education.
But I do appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Before you hire, research, check bbb.org and Google the name. Verify their state license. Don't just take their word for it. Talk to prior customers and your friends and family. Get multiple bids and everything in writing, and never pay in full until the job is done. Also, file any complaints you have with the Better Business Bureau and the state. There will be links to those databases inside my story later at woodtv.com.